Here's an example of using an if statement to fix a problem that came up in class last week. And that is if you recall our Yellowstone seismicity exercises, we have this one situation where we're marching through the data and we're computing the mean depth within a little box. And if we have if the step size is like in this case 0.1, there are many knotted numbers, which means there's no data in that box. Whereas, so if we go to 0.25, we'll see that in this case we only had one area where there was no data, so there was not a number to be calculated for the mean depth. But if we go back and make this 0.1, you can see there are a lot of nans, so it's kind of annoying, and it's sort of a tufty type of situation where it's just a bunch of clutter. So what you can see is the problem is right here in our script, where we have this true false. We say find all the true or false. Where are the values that are within our little box, and then the find then gets those locations. The mean depth just computes the mean from the depth vector. And then we make a string and put it on the plot with the text. So what we really need to do is have some kind of flow control here that says, well, if the mean depth is nan, or if there's no locations that are found for that particular pass through the loop, skip this plotting section. So what let's do is we'll just replace this little piece of code. We'll just wrap the plotting command for the text with a little if statement that says if the length of this locations vector is not equal to 0, so that means there's something in there. There was at least one earthquake inside the box. Then go ahead and print this. But in other words, if that is true, that the length is 0, that means nothing was found, and it skips it. But notice how we're using this little squiggle equals to say not equal. So let's save and let's run it. And so there you go. That's a way to kind of augment the functionality of our code.